Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I hope things are going well and you are having a very good week wherever you are in the world. I want to take this opportunity, if I may, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, just to let you know where I am at the moment. I want to let you know that at the moment I am currently holding a poll. I'm conducting a poll on this YouTube channel's community tab, asking you to choose among 5 films. One of those films I will discuss in an upcoming live stream film chat, which will be held in November. So the poll is still open, so you can choose which one you want to pick of those 5 just by going to the community tab and casting your vote. The poll will be open until November 1st, 2019, so it's not that much time. Already I see a bit of consensus surrounding one particular film, and so perhaps the choice has already begun to, let's say, congeal around one choice of those 5, although there is still time. So if you haven't voted and if you're interested, please check out the community tab of this YouTube channel and check out the poll that I have up there for you to choose which of those films you would like to discuss at the next live stream film club. Incidentally, the film club live streams have been going, I think, very well, to the extent that I feel like they are a nice way to be able to connect with you and to hear your thoughts as you provide them in the live chat. So it's my opportunity to get to hear what it is you have to say in real time. And so it's been a real treat for me. And I've met a lot of people through there, and I've been able to talk with a lot of people live through there. So many people that I'm used to speaking with through comments, after the fact. It's nice to be able to chat with people in real time. It adds a nice little touch. So I really appreciate that very much, and hopefully this will continue. It's now nearing November. We're almost at the end of 2019. Can you believe it? Time flies, does it not? But yes, hopefully this will continue on through November and into December. I do have a little bit of a busy schedule in November, unfortunately, so I don't know how many live streams I can fit in. Perhaps it's only the one, but I'm doing my best. But it is a little bit tough if the schedule is a little bit blocked up, as it were. So, but I will do my very best. And if for whatever reason I can't fit in any more live streams in November, I will definitely try to make up for it to the best of my ability in December and in the coming months. So it's been a lot of fun so far, and so hopefully that will hopefully I'd like to keep continuing that as long as possible. So and for those of you who have your own YouTube channels, I would of course, it's something that I would strongly recommend if you're not doing it already. This idea of not only live streams, but also live streams conducted around a single film or set of films or some kind of theme like that. I think it's not. I'm not the first person on YouTube to have ever done this. Of course, this has been done long before I even started doing this YouTube channel actively. So it's not like I thought up of the idea to begin with. It's not mine, essentially, but. And in fact, the suggestion wasn't given. The suggestion wasn't mine to begin with. It was actually given to me by a viewer named Jack, and so I'm very grateful for that, because it really gave me a nice opportunity to speak about directly about certain films. And so, but my point is that I would recommend that if you have the opportunity to have your own live stream film discussions about films that you like, or films that you are eager to talk about with your friends and the like. And so if ever you have a live stream and you want to share it with me, share it with anyone else who might happen to be here, please feel free to leave links in videos and things like that. I'm very open to links, and I'm very open to you leaving links to your YouTube channel and things like that, because I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people who are interested in trying to find as many film-related channels as possible. It's a really nice community, and again, the more the merrier, I'd say. And live stream film clubs and live stream chats are a real great way to engage and also to connect. Certainly for me, from my point of view, I mean, as much as I love doing videos and as much as it's a lot of fun for me to do these sorts of things, there is a nice little charming touch, shall we say, to be able to talk with you in real time and to get your thoughts and the like. And so it's something that I really get a real kick out of. And so and of course, in addition to that, it's always great to get your insights, because you always teach me something new, and I find that is always it's always very valuable to me in my own film journey, as I've mentioned in the past. So hopefully, yes, it's something that for those of you who are doing your own YouTube channels, it's something that you might be considering, or at least maybe willing to consider going forward. Again, you can always set the topic and invite people, and just let us know if you have such kinds of live streams going on. I would certainly be interested, and if I'm able to make it, I would definitely love to join. So if you have any events like that on your own YouTube channels, please don't hesitate to let us know. You can leave links here or on other videos. So there's that. So, and the other thing I want to mention is I'm still conducting the Criterion Collection Favorites poll, where I made a video and then I asked people in the video to provide to me their 10 most favorite Criterion Collection titles, and I set some sort of guidelines or rules in the description box of that particular video. And then I asked people to send me their favorite lists of Criterion titles as comments to that particular video. And what I've done so far is I've counted up all the votes, and I've set up a sort of spreadsheet, and it's now been maybe almost a month since I started that, and I've gotten a ton of responses already. It's been really great, and I've actually counted up everything that I've gotten so far, so I'm actually up to date as of now. But it's still open, and so if you are interested in letting me know what your 10 favorite Criterion titles are, you can go to that video, and the information will be somewhere in the description box here. So you can go to that video and you can leave as a comment to that video your 10 favorite Criterion titles, and I will then tabulate. I will count up all the votes, and at the end of that, sometime in December, I will make an announcement and let you know what the results of that poll are. I must say, I don't want to give anything away, but the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, 5, 6 spots are very interesting. A very interesting selection of films, and so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. But again, it's only been 1 month, so maybe a lot can happen over the course of November, who knows. And also, if you are interested and if you have the time, it's such a fun thing to go through, scroll through that comment section of that video, because you can just check out the many responses from a whole bunch of people. I think I haven't done a hard count, but it's over 100 people who have submitted. So I'm very, very grateful for to those of you who have submitted your responses. Thank you so much. It's been really great to hear your thoughts about this and also to get your input. It really, really means a lot. So I really want to thank you to those of you who have submitted. And for others who have yet to submit, you still have, I think, I've left it open until the end of November, and so that's still a month away from now. So plenty of time. But if you are interested, just go through those comments, and you can see the types of lists that people are submitting. They are really interesting, and to see the how should I put it, the combinations of different films on the same lists, it's really quite fascinating. One thing I like to do also is I like to scroll down and see which lists are closest to my own, which lists have films that I would never even thought of, but I'm so happily surprised to see, what lists are films that are just, how should I say, maybe a complete surprise to me, films that were totally not on my radar, that sort of thing. These, just reading through the comments section itself, I think it's a fun time, at least it is for me, just to get your where each of you is coming from in terms of your own cinematic tastes and what you like and where you happen to be in your Criterion Collection journeys in your own respective way. Really great stuff. So I would recommend also, if anyone is interested, just to go to that video and just check the comment section. A lot of interesting, everything there is really interesting. So but anyway, that is the Criterion Collection poll that is still ongoing, and it will be up for another month. So if you haven't submitted your 10 favorite Criterion titles to me, you still have plenty of time, but I'd be very interested to hear what it is you have to say. All right, so I'm looking forward to that. And finally, yes, so I just wanted to say finally, as a closing, there are a number of things that I'm still working on. I'm very slow with my own progress, so I always have to apologize because I'm very slow, and I tend to be even slower if my schedule tends to get in the way, which it can sometimes do. What is it? To quote Jurassic Park, right? Life finds a way. So it's sometimes not easy to make all the videos that I want, so sometimes I tend to fall behind with this, and I have to apologize to you because I know that I usually say that I will do something, but it then takes me a long time to get through things. So I do have the Out One videos that I had to redo because of certain technical difficulties that I faced in initially recording those, so I had to redo them. But that's still taking a little bit more time than I had anticipated, so I apologize for that. But I'm still working on the Out One stuff and also John Carpenter stuff. The next video that's scheduled to be up will be about the film Christine. So I don't anticipate being able to finish all the John Carpenter videos before Halloween. That was my hope and plan, but unfortunately that won't happen because I didn't have time to finish everything in time, so I apologize for that. But that will be ongoing through November at the very least. So the next one will be Christine. And also I do have a number of Kazuo Hara films that I want to talk to you about, and I'm just trying to get to those as soon as possible. I do have my notes done for the next film, but it's just a matter of sitting down because it's there's actually quite a lot to talk about that next film of his, and it's a really I think a really deep film, and I don't want to get my comments all mixed up, so I just want to be sure that I have everything that I want to say straight in my mind and before I'm ready to go. So but that will be up hopefully sometime, November, December. And also a lot of people have been asking me just my own opinions about it's going to be November soon. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything official about a Barnes & Noble sale for Criterion Collection, but the likelihood is there's going to be a Barnes & Noble sale. If I hear anything, of course I will let you know in a video as soon as possible, because I think it's a very exciting time, because we're all, at least many of us anyway, are Criterion fans. I certainly am. So but I'll let you know as soon as I hear anything about a Barnes & Noble sale. But speaking of Criterion, some people have been asking me about what my take is on the actual release of the Godzilla Showa era films box set that is scheduled to be released around this time, the end of October 2019. I think some people already have the set itself. I pre-ordered it some months back, but it hasn't arrived yet, because as with everything Criterion, usually takes there's a little bit of a delay between the actual release date in North America and the time it's set to arrive here in Tokyo. So I don't anticipate getting it for at least another week, perhaps maybe more. But I have been asked by a number of people about would I be willing to share my thoughts about that set, and also about the Showa era films in general. So, I have made just maybe a number of videos in the past, but nothing too specific. But I do want to let you know that as soon as I get the set in, and I have had a chance to explore it, I do have plans to use that as an opportunity to try to go into specifics about how I feel about the Showa era films of Godzilla, and also the specifics of each film to the extent I am able to. So that's my plan. And just to let you know how I approach the series and how I feel about each of the specific films of that first, not the first, but the films from, I guess it's 1954 to 1955, those first two films, and then from 1962 on to 1975, the 13 films, starting with King Kong versus Godzilla and ending up to 1975 and Terror of Mechagodzilla. So I do have a lot to I have a lot of reactions to the films, and I do have a lot of feelings about these films, and so I'm very much anticipating receiving the set. I don't know to what extent I'll be able to talk about the world of Godzilla necessarily, although as I said, it's something that means a lot to me, and so we'll see. But my hope is that as soon as the set comes in, I'll have time to explore it. Then maybe I'll use that as an opportunity to talk about my feelings about the Showa films in general, and using that as a means to try to talk about the Criterion set, what I like about it, what I think is maybe could have been better, those sorts of things. And so as soon as it comes in, I will let you know about that. And but just to let you know, I do have a lot of feelings about Godzilla, and in particular the Showa era films. I have a lot of love for them, and even the ones that are considered to be the lesser quality ones, I have a lot of love for those, and so I'm very much looking forward to just letting you know about that, and also having that be the opportunity for me to hear your thoughts about Godzilla films. Anyway, my friends, that's it for now. So until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please, please, please keep on watching a lot of great, great movies. So until we meet again, my dear, dear friends,